Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and today, Bladebuilders are back. It's 2020, August of 2020, and these are the first new Bladebuilders lightsabers that Disney Hasbro has come out with since, what, Solo? During Solo, there were, like, Bladebuilders lightsabers now that I'm saying are new, and that was just the axe thing, the riot baton that was part of Bladebuilders. I don't think we've seen anything new that is compatible with Bladebuilders since then. So it's been a few years. So this is a pretty cool thing. Now on August 30th, Target and Disney Hasbro and Disney Parks came together to release a new line of toys. It is the Galaxy's Edge. Not even just toys, but there's like clothing, there's cups, there's all kinds of different stuff. But it is the Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost merch line. And part of it is bringing Bladebuilders back. Now what the line is it's like Galaxy's Edge merchandise that is inspired by Galaxy's Edge. It's not the same as Galaxy's Edge. Like, they have creatures and like plushies from the Toydarian toy maker. They kind of mishmash those into one thing to make, instead of creatures from the creature stall, it's like plushies in the style of Toydarian toy maker that are of creatures you would find in the creature stall. You see what I'm saying? It's like a mishmash. And instead of doing Savi's lightsabers, they brought back Bladebuilders, which are build your own lightsaber connection system, and I've got all of them. There's like a Peace and Justice, a Power and Control. There's a bunch. I'm going to be reviewing every one of these sets. Protection and Defense. This is Power and Control. But yeah, either way, I'm going to be reviewing all of them on the channel eventually. I'm in the middle of a move right now, so I'm getting these out first, because these are the new ones. The other ones are actually repacks of old Bladebuilders. So without further ado, we're going to look at the Sith Warrior lightsaber. And we're going to look at the Jedi Knight lightsaber. Now, I can already tell you, just by looking at the packaging, I posted a picture of these a little while back, and everyone was like, Kyber crystals, I wonder what color, do they change colors, green and blue? And in the comments I posted, I don't think they're electronic, because there's nothing on the front that mentions anything about batteries. Normally, they mention that stuff up here. Not the case. And also, when they're flick lightsabers like this with the more opaque blade, not the ones you can see through and shorter, there's no electronics. If there were electronics, the toy lightsabers have like two rules when it's electronics. If it's like the force action, where you push the button and it like springs out, those are huge because they have to both hold electronics and the plastic tubing. So they got to be big, giant, clunky lightsabers. If they're smaller, it's either going to be electronic, but you can see the top part of the blade sticking out because that's as low as it goes. It's like a little chunk of plastic that sticks out. And that's how you can tell, because the electronics are on the inside. Or if it pushes all the way down, then it's non-electronic, because that's where all the plastic tubing goes, probably to about right there. You get what I'm saying? If it has both electronics and the plastic thing that comes out, it's going to be clunky and big. That's the only way they can do it. So, here we are. They are non-electronic, but these are special because they come with Kyber crystals. Now, what do the Kyber crystals do? Honestly, I don't think a whole lot. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the outside of the box for each one. Okay, first up, let's look at this is the, what is it, the Jedi Knight lightsaber, Disney Hasbro, Galaxy's Edge Trading Post. Now notice he's got the little thing there from Savi's, which I made one of those for me. Now none of those pieces, no, they do. Some of those pieces look very similar to Savi's lightsabers. There he is, it's like he's building one. It says, choose Jedi. Transported from Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost. There's the blue and the green Kybers. It shows that you can just kind of put them in that little chamber right there, but it doesn't really do anything. It comes with 2 Kyber crystals, ages 4 and up. Choking hazard. Let's see, what does the back have to say? Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost, Jedi Knight lightsaber, Sabre laser de Chevalier, Jedi. That's the only one I'm going to read. Combines with Bladebuilders and Lightsaber Workshop products. So this is absolutely 100% Bladebuilders compatible. The first new Bladebuilders sculpt we've seen in a while. 2 Kyber crystals. I think it's 1 necklace, 2 Kyber crystals. Crystal chamber. Boom. Now the one for the Sith is going to be very, very similar. In fact, if you look at the sculpt, let's look at the sculpt. It's basically the same sculpt, just with different colors, right? Gold on the bottom, silver in the middle, a little bit darker there for the sleeve. They really just change colors, and then the stickers, or the decal. This is Sith decal, that's a Jedi decal. And then the colors change again. Kind of a bronzy copper, and then black, and then a little red line. And they're blue, and they're red. But this one has 2 different colored red. One's like a brighter red, one's a darker red. And Galaxy's Edge Trading Post, Sith Warrior, Lightsaber. I'm trying to see, and this is the Bladebuilders compatible kind of thing. And what else we got here? Anything different on the back? It's still the Sabre Laser de Guerrier Sith instead of Chevalier. Combines with Bladebuilders and Lightsaber Workshop. Same stuff. Flick action. There's a little twisty thing to get the Bladebuilders to connect. Crystal Chambert goes in there. Yeah, it's the same thing. But look, both of them are approved by 0 to 3 sad babies. And that, my friends, is a good thing. Because it's usually a good sign when they're approved by 0 to 3 sad babies. Yeah, just like you guys. Sad Baby Squad. That's what I call my notification squad. The people that are subscribed and they have all the notifications turned on and they show up to every video and always comment and share the vids and stuff. My favorite people. You're my Sad Baby Squad in honor of the 0 to 3 sad babies that approve most of these toys. Alright, now I'm trying to get this thing open. I got my Blade of Exact 0. I'm going for the Kybers first. Now, the real question is, as an adult child, will this fit around my big old head? Yeah, I think it will. Barely. Clunka clunka. It does. These do fit around my big old head. Ooh, these are like gummy.
Ooh, these are like gummy.
Yeah, they're kind of like gummy feeling. They're rubbery. They're not hard. Like, hear that? You can. It's like a very soft pitter patter. It's not a very like. I don't know. You would think they would be kind of hard, like the plastic crystals from Galaxy's Edge, but they are not. They are not at all. All right. Anything just fell. Anything in this packaging that I should be aware of or take a look at? Lightsaber, good little thing. Okay, is there anything inside this package that I should be aware of? Like, I just really don't know. Is there anything in here? Why would there be anything in here? Just the only thing in the bottom of these is paper. 2 little paper, and they're probably like little safety things in a billion different languages. Warning, choking hazard in 800 languages. Thank you for warning me globally. And then also warning, choking hazard. I didn't need 2 of those. Okay, and I'm gonna guess we're gonna have the same exact thing on this Jedi Warrior lightsaber. So this should make for a fairly quick and simple review process. Let's kind of get this stuff open. I do like the feel of these already. These do feel nice. They've got a good... Can I get in here? Is this thing gonna let me get in here? I'm just trying not to cut my hands open. That's like #1 goal when doing these reviews. It's like, just, dude, don't cut your hands is the only thing. That's safety first, friends. Safety first. Surprisingly harder than it looks to do these Kyber crystals. Blue and green. I don't know that I need to wear them. Do they come off, though? That's the real question. Do they just pop off? They do pop right off. So I can pop it back in place, or I can pull these little things apart. They just kind of snap together in the little necklace. I just pull that apart, and then I think... No, these won't come off. These little hook, round things. They're too small, and they won't come off the silver end. So in order to put your crystal in the chamber, slide that down. Crystal goes inside. There's a blue one in there, you can see. Can I show you guys that again? And then a close-up, just so you can really see it. So there's a little chamber of secrets. You slide it down, and you plop your crystal in. And it's really just like crystal storage. That's kind of all it is. But since I have a green one, I'm going to pull off the darker red and see, are they... Can I just swap it and put the green on there since I'm already wearing this thing? Do they all... Yeah, I can be rocking a red Christmas. People be like, why do you have Christmas light bulbs on your neck? Listen, 'tis the season. Alright, I'm going to show you the red one. Here's the close-up look. Block my face, then it should... No? You don't want to focus? There we go. A little better. Just to show you guys the closey. Just the look. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of wish it didn't have this weird safety stuff on it, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. What are those symbols even? Cool triangle, weird book. Oh, there's no smacking sad babies. Can you see it right there? I don't know how clear it is, but it says it's like no whacking sad babies. Guys, you're not allowed to smack each other. I need to show this as close as possible. Okay, this you can see it much clearer on this camera. Look at that. It's a sad baby, the same baby just getting whacked with a lightsaber. Is it on the other one? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. But in black. Don't whack your babies with a lightsaber, or else they'll get like a weird thing on their head. A weird little... I love that it's like, exclamation triangle, books, and don't whack your babies with lightsabers. I mean, all great things to live by, really. Why? I mean, yes, they don't want... I gotta show the flick action, right? It's official. It's an official Dano Channel video. Okay, let's try it again. A little better. I don't have room to go full swing, because if I do, I'm going to knock these over. And then it's going to be like 6 times official. Alright. There we go. Able to do that. Squeaky chair. But I've got my lightsabers. Now, these are definitely plastic toy lightsabers. The kind of plastic that the more you play fight with them, like not adults going full force, but kids play fighting, the more the kids play fight, you'll likely start to see white marks in the plastic on these. So, again, they are what they are. They are what they are. I believe they were $12.99 each, plus tax comes to about $15. So, yeah, you know, they are what they are. They're more expensive than the Bladebuilders non-electronic, because they did make non-electronic versions of the Bladebuilders that are these just flick lightsabers. You flick and they come out. The difference being the kyber crystals. These come with kyber crystals where previous ones did not. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I guess the cost, the extra couple bucks, is justified for the kyber crystals. I see what they're going for in that they're trying to like evoke the feeling of Galaxy's Edge stuff, and a big part of Galaxy's Edge is getting the kyber crystals from Dok Ondars and putting them in the lightsaber. So this is like a cheap kids version of that, which I think is a lot of the trading Outpost stuff. It's like cheap different versions of that. Like instead of selling sabacc cards, they sell playing cards that are shaped like sabacc, but these are like clubs, hearts, spades, regular cards. They're just shaped like sabacc. If you still want the sabacc cards, you got to get that from Galaxy's Edge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like close, but not quite. So I do want to show you the crystals real quick before I end the vid. But there you go. And they're rubbery. Look at that. It's like, whoop, I lost one. So I hope you got a good look at it before I knocked it into the abyss. Forever into the abyss. Where is it? But for now, here is the green crystal. Kind of cool looking. Here is the blue crystal. Now these are way too... Well, are they? I happen to have a bunch of kyber crystals right here. But let me see. Does this actually fit? It's kind of hard because it's rubbery. Definitely not something you can do one-handed. Just definitely not. And I think it would bend. I'm going to try, though. Believe me, I'm going to try. I think it might bend the crystal. Yeah, there's no like good way to get that in there to actually stay without... Yeah, it's just never going to happen. It's just going to bend the crystal like that. Like, brr. See that? Yeah. Not going to work. The other one is down here by my air compressor in my old Star Wars shoes. Cool Empire Strikes Back shoes. But, yeah. I don't think they're ever going to fit in there. But I do think it's kind of a cool, happy medium. You get, like, for kids. Not for adults, but for kids. So, like, parents. Something maybe to give as a gift for birthday or Halloween. Or, you know, who gives Halloween gifts? More people should. But I meant Christmas. You know, like, you could... I could see that. I could see this is a good, like, stocking stuffer kind of, you know, present. Like, it's probably even bigger than a stocking stuffer, honestly, for $15 or, you know, after tax. So, yeah, I think they're, for what they are, it's cool to have new blade builders. What did I do? I broke it. It's cool to have new blade builders back. I wonder what this means going forward. The only one that we didn't see represented out of all these different sets, I really do think I lost that Kyber crystal. But the only one, we have protection and defense, we have peace and justice, and then last we have power and control, but there's no elemental nature. Elemental nature is not represented, and I don't know why that is. Probably because there's not an existing sculpt. All of those were pre-existing toys. They just had to recolor, redesign, and put in a new box. So there's not really a lightsaber that already exists that evokes the same things as elemental nature. So maybe that's why. But I want to know your thoughts. Leave them down below. Do you like these? Are you going to be picking these up? Again, they're not electronic. If they were electronic, they'd be like 25, 30 bucks like these ones are. Even the most basic Peace and Justice. This, I believe, was $29.99. And it doesn't even come with batteries. The other sets were like $39.99. 40 bucks. But see, the thing about Blade Builders, which I'm not going to show you in this, I'll show you in future videos, is this little, there's an adapter thing. This adapter would let me connect these two to, okay, look. I can't end the video without showing you those two connected. But that means I got to go through this mess real quick and find an adapter. So I will be right back. Well, friends, I did not find the thing I was looking for, but I did find my raised staff. This is, you can actually get these pretty cheap, even on Amazon for like $9 nowadays. But it is raised staff, and it uses the same system. So I can do raised staff with the lightsaber on the end. Let me kind of flip this thing out. Oh no, I forget the whole thing kind of flicks. But yeah, I can do crazy big lightsaber like this, which is actually not a terrible idea. I just took this little piece off the other adapter. And then I can go on the other side, and I can take the other adapter off of raised staff, and I don't have the room in here really to go crazy with this, but there it is. Okay, I'm going to push them both in, so maybe, just maybe, oh no. I was like, did I lose my other crystal? I found the darker crystal when I was searching for stuff, but I am going to remember to close my crystal chambers on both and show you the first raised staff double lightsaber Blade Builders. There it is, barely on frame, but that's it's the raised staff combo Jedi Knight Sith Warrior lightsaber. No one else on YouTube has done this, so you got to give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I do want to know your thoughts down below. What do you think of these toys? Have you seen someone else do the raised staff with these two? I think I'm the first in the whole world. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to the members, to the patrons who are all listed down here, my squad leaders. You guys make this all possible. So just extra special thank you. If you're interested, there should be a join button for members. You guys get exclusive badges, stuff in the live chats, and patrons get, you know, exclusive content. Kind of the same thing in both spots, or different. Yeah, I'm trying to make it all work. I'm figuring all this out. It's all new to me. So thank you guys for being a part of the channel, for supporting. Thank you guys for just watching, for being here, for leaving thumbs up, sharing my videos. It's all super duper appreciated. So until next time, this is my parting advice that I'm going to leave in every video until you all start doing this regularly. But if you can find a way to inspire someone else out there to do something awesome, to do something amazing, to create something cool and beautiful, then be the spark for that person. I hope I can do that for some of you. Watching my video, watching an old dingus play with his lightsabers in a room. I don't know how I'm going to inspire you, but I wish that I could. And I hope that I do. I hope that I am the spark for you. So be the spark. Don't be a moof milker. Just don't do it. It's not a good idea.